Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Stefanie Drysdale's weekly cyber recap number 21. This is Friday, May 29th, 2020. Miss Stefanie, welcome back.
Thank you, Chuck. How are you?
Doing well. Things are starting to open up here with COVID-19, but our cyber problems are only getting worse in some ways. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We too here in Chicago are looking at opening back up. It looks like next Wednesday, June 3rd for us, for a little bit more freedom for phase 3. So we're looking forward to a little bit more wiggle room. Let's hope that it stays positive and everybody stays safe. So this week, just a few things I want to touch on this week. We'll keep it really short. Wall Street Journal published an article talking about asking people to sign waivers before they come back to work in certain situations. This absolves the company from any kind of responsibility if someone were to get sick or bring home a sickness to their family member or whatever. While I understand the liability of this and the fact that you can't really control every situation, some employees have been told that if they don't sign, they can't come back to work, which ultimately results in them technically quitting and not being eligible for unemployment benefits. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out for and be mindful of. This week, we had a great conversation about password managers. ZDNet published their 2020 favorites. Lots of great points to think about here in terms of what features you're looking for, whether or not you're using it as an enterprise-wide mandate or just for individual use. One thing I always am going to caution against, if you're not paying anything for it, that's a little bit more suspect. So just make sure that you're researching it well, and highly encourage everyone to be using one of these. The last thing I want to touch on this week is something that has dominated most of our news feeds, and that's just obviously the violence, racial violence in the news right now, whether it be people toward one another or law enforcement being involved. I think we're all being heavily impacted by how to really absorb this and how to work together to change this. One thing that I am seeing that I would love to see more of is companies stepping up with their diversity and inclusion programs. I'm a big proponent of educating all of us on our unconscious biases and making sure that we're well aware of the things that we do and that the things that we think that seem very normal and harmless to us, but may end up being very problematic and hurtful to other people. So companies, I know we've got a lot on our plate with COVID-19, but as we start to get toward a normal, whatever that looks like, let's all do our part to make sure that we're educating and including diversity and inclusion education and learning opportunities for all of the people that sit under our roof and make it better for everyone. So other than that, that's all I have for you this week. I hope everyone is well, staying healthy, and feel free to comment, and I look forward to talking to you all next week.